Welcome to Live Lunch Break from Studio 2A in the fortress that we call the Day newspaper in New London. We're streaming real time, and this is our weekly concert conversation series. It is my privilege as Rick Coster to introduce Jim Carpenter and the Hoolios.
It's a small price to pay to feed that hungry child. It's a simple thing to say to make that woman smile. Don't let it worry you, my son. You are my chosen one. Build a house in my name, put a lock upon my door. See them standing in the rain, the helpless and the poor. Don't let them get to you, my son. You are my chosen one. You are the one, on you I can depend. You are the one, remember me to them. For the weak there will be pain, but there waits a better word. When you speak, mention my name and heal them with a word. And close your eyes and sleep, my son. You are my chosen one. You are the one, on you I can depend. You are the one, remember me to them. And it's a small price to pay to feed that hungry child. It's a simple thing to say to make that woman smile. Don't let it worry you, my son. You are my chosen one. You are my chosen one. You are the one. You are my chosen one. You are the one.
So by doing the house and trade-in, you know, that we use that towards our down payment towards this condo, and it made life so much easier for us. It took all the worry out of everything.
Offshore, out in the Sound, your island getaway awaits. Yes, Block Island beckons. With so much to do and see, a Block Island getaway is now closer than ever. Ride the high-speed Block Island Express from New London on one of 4 daily departures, where an island escape is yours at goblockisland.com. That's goblockisland.com.
Someone to show us the way. Follow steps to get to bed. Those salted ashes. One final time. One final time.
Thanks for joining us at Live Lunch Break. I'm Rick Costier. We're here streaming live from theday.com. And we got with us today Jim Carpenter and the Hoolios. That's Sandman Allen over there, Mike Palazzolo back there, Mike Derry over here, and the titular Jimmy Carpenter. Jim, you guys got a new record?
Yes, we do.
The Dream.
The Dream.
Tell us about it. 8 words or less. No, I'm just kidding.
That's why I'm hung up on tipular. Is that what you said? I'm sorry.
It's a good record.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me ask you this then. Americana roots music sort of exploding. That's what people call you guys.
Yeah.
But that means a lot of different stuff, and I think I hear a lot of Gulf Coast influences from you. You've been in Virginia, you've been in Nashville, Florida. Is that all accurate?
Yeah, it gets in there from growing up in Key West and Miami and Chincoteague Island in the South, and then I've just always been influenced by that music anyway. But
It's a lot of
it
different
gets in there.
rhythms and stuff
Yeah,
going
so-
on. And you seem to mine all of them well. So you got a song called Strangers Again coming up?
Yeah.
Is that on the new album?
Yes, it is.
All right, so we know that people can go to thehoolios.com,
Locodare.com.
locodare.com. Sorry
And,
about that.
It's
And
Big Cartel, and right here in New London at Telegraph Records. So,
buy 8 copies each, right?
yes.
All right.
We were strangers then. But the distance must have charmed her, and drawn like a moth to a bitter end. Certain the flame would never harm her. We were strangers then. But like the moon's pull on the world, the weak give in, and your mother was a foolish girl. It was a winter night. There was a knock upon my door. Between the wrong and the right, there was a moment we were so unsure. She cried herself to sleep. I listened helplessly to the hollow of her heart. And there in the dark, we were strangers again. So now you come to me, a letter written in my hand. Yes, you favor me. When I was a younger man, but we were strangers then. Caught in a costly lie. I never saw her again. Until this moment in your eyes. She cried herself to sleep. I listened helplessly to the hollow of her heart. And there in the dark, we were strangers again. But the distance must have charmed you, drawn like a moth to a bitter end, certain the flame would never harm you. Oh,
So literally, we're changing deeds. You're using your house at an agreed upon number towards a down payment for the purchase here. It couldn't be much easier, really.
Offshore, out in the Sound, your island getaway awaits. With so much to do and see, a Block Island getaway is now closer than ever. Where an island escape is yours at GoBlockIsland.com.
We are beautiful, inside and out. Beautiful, we are beautiful. We are beautiful, inside and out.
Here we go.
When you look into the mirror, tell me
What do you see?
Are you tall? Are you tan?
Are you short like me?
What's the length of your hair? Or the shape of your toes?
Whoa.
Does your size even matter? Or the names on your clothes?
Thanks for joining us on Live Lunch Break. I'm Rick Coster. We're here at the Day, Studio 2A to be specific, because there are several studios at the Day. And anyhow, now, you guys it's the start of the summer season, and not only are you playing Saturday in New London at Bisquefest at Captain Scott's, you've got a gig Sunday at the Jonathan Edwards Winery in Stonington.
Which is their Spring Fest, yeah.
So what are the connective dots between those two gigs? Food and liquor.
And yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Fair enough to say?
That's it.
All right, before you do the next song, I do want to say that Whaley Awards last week, I think this is the first time I've ever heard of this happening, but not only were you guys nominated, you nominated Jim, but your son, Jake, was also nominated. So we had a
nominated
father-son, two generations of
Yes.
Carpenterian greatness.
And all losing.
Well, welcome. There's no bigger loser than me. So, okay, this is an older tune, right?
Yes, this is off of our second record. Yeah.
Cool. All right, have at it.
quiet boy, hardly spoke at all. He just smiled that smile. All the world was baby blue. He never changed, he merely grew. He walked beside that road till the dust rose up where the grass wouldn't grow. All the way to the edge of town, only to stop and turn around. He walks for the promise of one step more. He talks for the promises always kept, forever never change. He walks in vain. Green as the fields he walks by, a bouncing boy of 35, hasn't a thing to do, trapped in the joy of youth. I drive past that boy every day. I have no choice but to look in those eyes and see all that's left of me. He walks for the promise of one step more. He talks for the promises always kept, forever never change. He walks in vain. I curse his smile. Grow up, let go of that foolish child. It's not your mother's voice you hear, it's the anger in this ton of steel. I could close my eyes, turn the wheel and cross that line that separates the men from the boys. Take the sweetness from your voice. He walks for the promise of one step more. He talks for the promises always kept, forever never change. He walks for the promise of one step more. He talks for the promises always kept, forever never change. He walks in vain.
It's pretty clear that we had something to offer that other listings, other agents' listings did not have to offer. We offered them the opportunity to sell their home, get their home sold in a very slow, tough market.
Offshore, out in the Sound, your island getaway awaits. Yes, Block Island beckons. With so much to do and see, a Block Island getaway is now closer than ever. Ride the high-speed Block Island Express from New London on one of 4 daily departures, where an island escape is yours at GoBlockIsland.com. That's GoBlockIsland.com.
Truest blue you've ever seen, but nobody sends me like you do, and I always seem to wind up next to you. So, oh my daisy, come on, oh my daisy, won't you? Oh my daisy, let my hair down through them hazy days of summer, lazy days of winter, honey. Let my hair down.
Lunch break, as it happens on theday.com. Thanks for joining us. We've got Jim Carpenter and the Hoolios here with us today. And you may have noticed we've been joined by the lovely she of the celestial voice, Marcy Kelly. So we're going to do a couple more tunes with you guys, and then we'll take it till next week when the River Gods will be here. So enjoy.
Thank you, Rick.
There's a hole in my heart, big as your love. There's a hole in my heart, big as your love. Used to make it beat and break. Now it just aches and aches and aches. There's a hole in my heart. Well, it was funny for a while, but it's a sad, sad day. Used to make you smile. I'm just a clown these days. Funny how 3 little words could cause this great big hurt, hurt, hurt. It was funny for a while. I feel I'm gonna die. I'm going riding in a big black car. when you're following behind. Champagne and caviar, life flashed before my eyes. You're smiling, waving, bye, bye, bye. I feel I'm gonna die. There's a hole in my heart, big as your love. There's a hole in my heart, big as your love. Used to make it beat and break. Now it just aches and aches and aches. There's a hole in my heart, a hole in my heart, a hole in my heart. It's called More Than Friends. It's wonderful, it's marvelous, it's beautiful, it's a little curious, the way you look at me. It's like you're listening. I think that we could be more than friends. I like the way you talk, everything you have to say. I like the way you walk, even when you're walking away. I think this could be just the thing for me. Is it so wrong to be more than friends? All this time, right before my eyes, this dangerous thing between you and me. Well, suddenly, nothing is the same. Everything feels so strange. I want you there for me, exclusively. Now that we're free to be more than friends. Oh, and all this time, right before my eyes, this dangerous thing between you and me. It's wonderful, it's marvelous, so little curious. I like the way you talk, everything you have to say. I like the way you walk, even when you're walking away. It's wonderful,
Ooh, beautiful.
so little curious.
The way you look at me, it's like you're listening. I think that we could be more than friends. I like the way you talk and everything you say. I like the way you walk, even when you're walking away. I think this could be the thing for me.
More than friends. More than friends.
Thanks so much, Jim Carpenter and the Hoolios. This is Rick Coster from Live Lunch Break. Thanks so much to New London Harbor Towers. Thanks to the Block Island Express, the Guard, of course. And you guys for watching. Next week is the River Gods, and the lights are out.